This is my pretty brief guide on how to do a backwards super glide. This is something that has been done before, but I can't really cite any person who has done it. I've heard from a few people in the r/Apex Rollets Discord server. This is something that has been done in the past. But I found a method of doing it which seems a lot easier. If you guys know how to do lurchless tech and how all of that stuff works, skip to the timestamp that is on screen now. But if you don't, I recommend watching this bit of the video because it's something that's just quite nice to know. Right? Lurchless tech isn't really something that's used in the Apex Legends game. Don't know why I said it like that. It's mainly used in the Titanfall speedrun and sometimes in Titanfall PvP. And it basically involves manipulating the game's logic to not apply a lurch once we start moving in a direction. So you'll notice if you slide jump and you just press A or D or WS or whatever key, you will just kind of lurch in that direction. This little movement thing here is called a lurch. And normally we use these ding, we go sideways, sideways, but there is a way to start moving in a direction without actually doing that. If we let go of a key instead of pressing it down, the game won't actually detect that as an input because it thinks, oh, he's letting go of a key, not pressing one down. So it doesn't really apply that rule of what direction is he going, put a lurch there. So we can hold down these keys and then let go of one and start strafing in that direction without actually getting a lurch like this. You can see that once I'm in the air and I just let go of one of the keys, I can start strafing and not really get a change in that direction. We're going to be using this motion but with W and S. I have my backwards bound to right click because I find this a lot easier. If you're some freak of nature with like dislocatable fingers, you can probably find a way to let go of W without letting go of S, but even with one finger trying to demonstrate it, it's very hard to do. So I recommend binding backwards to something like middle mouse. I've seen someone do it on right click. There's a bunch of ways of doing this, but find whatever is comfortable for you guys, and you should be able to perform this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a clip of me doing it, and then I'm going to go through and explain the inputs, and I can make a slowed down version for you guys to follow along. You guys saw the inputs in that video, but I'm going to give you a step-by-step breakdown of what I'm actually doing, so you can hopefully learn this. The first step is we're gonna just start our mantle. No special tricks here. Just get down with this motion, but I want you to notice that as soon as you come up to the top of this wall, that is when you can press your S input. If you do it any earlier, you will either get stuck in this mantle like this, or you will just fall off the wall like this. So you want to be pressing your S input once you get to the top here, but you need to make sure that you're doing that input before you actually leave the climb like this, because that's when we're going to be letting go of W. So once we are at the top of our climb, we want to let go of this W key on that same frame as we let go. We want to put a glide input in so that we are letting go of W and gliding on the same frame, but our S button is being held down. I will put a video up of what my hand's doing in that situation, so you guys can get a feel for it. But you basically want to kind of rotate your hand and flick your thumb downwards and your middle finger upwards as quickly as possible, so you're pressing those keys at the same time.
Faster, faster, faster.